and we put them up front and center in this show, and this is the Clipper Pro. This is the 2.0. Now you choose if you want the finger or the toenail clippers. They have a swivel head. So maybe before, the smaller little fingernail clippers, I can't even hang on to those things, imagine. And the toenail clippers, you know what? Bending all the way down to get to the foot is hard enough. Hanging on to the original toenail clipper is not easy. Now, with that swivel blade, it's much, much easier. This was created by 3 orthopedic surgeons so that their patients could have less stress with these home care moments. The other thing too, if you have reduced hand strength, look how big that handle is. So nice to be able to grip onto and hang on to. The other thing too, take a look. That swivel blade right there, I'm gonna show you again. When it's right there in front, you can use it in the traditional method, but then slide it on over to the side, and it's super easy. That's a stainless steel blade, and it even comes with a lock so you can hold those clippers in place if you need them to be. Wow, doesn't that just make sense? We've got color choices for you. I've got them on the table here. This is the red. I like that one because I can see that one really well. And then we've also got it in blue. Now again, you choose, do you want the fingernail clipper size or the toenail clipper size? But they're on 3 easy payments of $8.97. That's a great deal. Now, in the blue, we've only got the fingernail option, just to be very, very clear. But we've got Brooke Mills here to walk us through all the details and tell us the backstory here. Brooke Mills is a home care expert. She also is a dear friend of ours here at QVC, so it's always good to see her. Brooke, good morning. How are you?
Oh, good morning, Mary. It's nice to see you. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, you said it beautifully. These were created by 3 orthopedic surgeons because they couldn't find a nail clipper on the market that was very effective, yet most importantly, easy for their patients to use. So that was their goal, to create a toenail clipper and a nail clipper that was specifically designed for people with reduced hand strength because you're using your entire hand. And so you're actually using less strength versus something like this, the traditional nail clipper, where you have to use
Oh,
2
it's nice.
fingers. It's not very effective. And so often we have to actually use both hands because it's really not doing the job. This makes it so easy. And I love that you're showing that swivel head because you're getting that precise cut every single time.
I mean, and I'm using my card because, hello, I just had a manicure yesterday.
Of course,
But
right.
I wanted to show on the corner of the card because this is a thick cardstock of paper. And look, boop, just with one quick, easy snip, the corner of that paper comes right off. And look at the clean edge on that cut. Wow. I mean, everything about these lends itself to me instantly knowing these are better than what I've got already.
Yeah, and you know what? There is a difference between the toenail clipper and the nail clipper. First of all, the toenail clipper is a little bit longer and wider to accommodate those thicker toenails. And then the nail clipper is actually curved, very similar to the curve of your actual fingernail.
Oh, got you.
But yeah, so you're actually getting, just for QVC, the swivel lock that you mentioned earlier. You don't need to use it, but some people were requesting they wanted that blade to stay on one particular side. The tension is pretty good on that, but if you want that, you can certainly place it on just like a helmet on it, and then you click it into place. If you don't want to use it or if you're taking it off, you just push it through, and there you go. It's just there if you need it.
These are great. And I look at this and think, okay, this is something that with that swivel in my mind is a game changer. I mean, whether you have dexterity issues showing up in your arms or wrists or hands or not, that is something that makes it so easier to get precise. And I love the fact too that now with those home care things, whether you have a little hangnail or something like that, you can easily take care of it and not have to worry about having a professional do it for you or do I have the right tools. This just makes so much sense.
Yeah, it really does. It's really giving independence back to people who
Yeah.
wouldn't necessarily have the hand strength because you put the long side of the handle in the palm of your hand. So again, you're using less strength. And these orthopedic surgeons, they created it because they wanted it to be very similar to the instruments that they use when they perform surgery. So obviously they wanted it to be very safe, very, very effective, but yet easy to use. And this is just brilliant. It's the Clipper Pro 2, so you have that metal handle and those stainless steel blades, so you get that precise cut every single time.
Okay, wait, Brooke, I'm getting cocky. I'm getting cocky because I
Okay, let's see
know
it.
as folks get older, the nails get thicker too. So I folded my card over and I want to see
Ooh,
if it can cut through both. So hang on. Look, it barely even fits in there. Let's see. Can it hang? Whoa! I
you go, girl.
mean,
Love it.
and no little tears, no little rips. I mean, that is a beautiful cut. And think about it, that is gonna help the nail grow out better when you give it a clean cut across like that. I know for folks who are walking throughout the day, who have athletic lifestyles, even if you're just moving at all, if you don't trim that nail just right, it can lead to problems in the future. And this is such a great helper to avoid those moments.
Yeah, and you know what? If you haven't upgraded your toenail clipper or nail clipper, if you're
Right?
using something like I showed earlier, this is truly the better mousetrap because it's just so simple. It's a brilliant idea. It's like reinventing the wheel, but this is giving you that precise cut every single time with those stainless steel blades. But the fact that you can swivel that blade to 180 degrees is brilliant, especially if you can just picture if you're starting to cut your toenails, right? And you reach your hand down, sometimes it's really hard to reach. This, you're going to be able to turn the blade and again, make it so easy using your entire hand. So you're using less strength versus something like this.
Can I, oh my gosh, can I just tell you? I mean, this is one of those things that we all have. Prior to this, a lot of us have the same toenail clippers because we get them at the drugstore and we think that's the only option. This one's better. You can see that the head swivels for easier find. You get a choice. You can choose the fingernail size or the toenail size. The toenail clippers are a little bit bigger. And then we have the red in both options. But I think in the blue, Chunky, you were telling me that it's only available in which one? The
I think
blue
it's the fingernail.
is available in fingernail only. So I wouldn't wait on that blue, but I also wouldn't wait on this price because I didn't even know it was this low. It's $26.90. It's 3 easy payments of $8.97. And the fact that it's stainless steel, I would not hesitate to take a little cotton swab and a little hydrogen peroxide anytime I needed to clean that out because stainless steel cleans up beautifully.
Yes, it does. And again, there's the nail clipper, so it's a little bit curved.
Yeah.
And then the toenail clipper is a little bit wider and longer to accommodate those thicker toenails.
I like it. I like it a lot. You know what? This is Homemade Easy, home maintenance made easy. And Brooke, it's always good to see you. Thank you, my friend, for being here.
Great to see you. Take care.
Bye-bye for now. You know what? More than 75,000 of the Clipper Pros have been picked up here at QVC. But coming up in about 18 minutes is my pick of the show. Ooh, we're going to get some more air moving around this set.